folks, welcome back to the channel, Pop Retro. You can find me at Pop Retro 1 on Instagram and Twitter, now known as X. And you can find me at facebook.com/popretro1. Well, it is the holidays. And since it is the holidays, people are in the gift-giving mode. And I received some gifts recently from a friend of mine named Nathan. And a big thanks to Nathan. I shipped him off a couple of Blu-rays recently that he was interested in. And he, in return, shipped me a bunch of Blu-rays, 6 or 7 of which I am going to show you what I have right now. What I'm concentrating on in this video is some releases by Redemption Films, a distribution company I think that formed in the 90s and is no longer around. And at some point, Kino Lorber distributed releases for Redemption. So Redemption Films released exploitation movies. They licensed or got their hands on a lot of exploitation movies from the past and distributed those, or were in charge of those, and partnered up with Kino Lorber over the past, I don't know, decade or so, or maybe it was probably more like 12, 13 years ago, maybe they started, and they released a bunch of disc releases of these Redemption Films movies from their catalog. So I don't have very many of these. In fact, I think I only have just a couple. These are mostly, as far as I understand, European releases. And my friend, Nathan, very much into Euro horror and horror releases. So these Redemption Films that I have right here in my hand mostly are from the cinema of Jean Rollin. Jean Rollin, to say it non-French. He was a French director who directed a ton of stuff, even adult films in the 70s and into the 80s when a lot of his work dried up, but did a lot of horror and Euro exploitation. So all of the movies in this stack but one are Jean Rollin films. So let's take a look. Let me know in the comments what you know about these films, if you've seen them or if you like them, or other films from Redemption that Kino released, or some other Jean Rollin films that I don't have that maybe you do like and have, and let me know what's out there. So we'll start off with the first one, and that is Night of the Hunted. Just take a look at the discs and disc art. And what's cool about these releases is they come with a nice booklet with essays. And see if I can just take this one out and show you. You know, it's got a lot of writing, a lot of words, which I like. So you can read up and get a little more knowledge on what's going on with these releases. So there's the disc with it right side up. Up next, Fascination. That first one, Night of the Hunted, I believe is from 1980. And this one is from 1979. Fascination. Did I get that right? 1980? Yep, 1980. Quick look at the inside. And just when I said it's nice to have those essays, this one does not have one. If it did have one, perhaps it's not in here anymore. But nonetheless, it's the disc. The movie is what's important to me for the collection, for physical media, which physical media is dead. Have you heard? All right, up next from 1975, we've got Lips of Blood, or Lips of Blood. Put a little French spin on it since these are, French movies. Take a look at the, gotta take a look at the screenshots to make sure that none are inappropriate for the YouTube algorithms. There's a look at the disc for Lips of Blood. All right, up next, from 1971, we've got The Shiver of the Vampires. Getting a little racy here, Jean. We like racy here at the Pop Retro Studios. There's a look at the backside. And this one does have the essay booklet. Really nice releases. The copyright on the release for this one says 2012, so we're going back 11 years for the release of this one. Let's see if some of these other ones are around that time frame too. This one, 2013, 2012, 2012. So that's about right. 11, almost 13 years ago, because we're almost to 2024 here. So yeah, these are releases that are getting up there. And why would somebody get rid of these releases? I believe my friend Nathan is upgrading. I think some of these have come out on like 4K UHD, and I think he's just upgraded to some nicer versions of these releases. But I am thrilled to have these in Blu-ray. I still like purchasing Blu-ray. I haven't really completely gone 4K UHD. I just kind of buy when I can. I'm more of a thrifty shopper, just because I'm not a rich guy. So, you know, get me something in good quality. It doesn't have to be the best quality, but this is fantastic. Up next, we've got 2 Orphan vampires. This is from 1997, one of the later films, much later. And Jean Rollin passed away in 2010. I think he was born in the 20s, passed away in 2010, if I remember what I saw looking it up online. Here's a look at the inside. Got the booklet is included there with this one. One more, and this one I'm going to just cover up a little bit. Just because, for whatever reason, YouTube doesn't like this word, you know. So this movie's not called The Ape of the Vampire, but it's the R word of the vampire, okay? And so here's a look at the back. And this one also has the booklet. Let's see here, hold this properly. And this booklet simply says The Cinema of Jean Rollin. So I don't know if it's specific to this release or more of a general essay book. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this movie was from 1968. So this is the oldest one of these movies that I was given. Okay, one more film. This is not a Jean Rollin film. Another Redemption release. This one from 1973, and Kino Lorber released the Blu-ray in 2012. Renato Polselli's Black Magic Rites. So a little Italian cinema thrown into the Euro horror box here. My Christmas gift. Let's see, can I look at these? Yeah, okay, we're good. Good to go there with the back of the box. And a look at the disc on the inside. Black Magic Rites. So there you have it, folks. Redemption films. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Redemption films given to me for Christmas. I'm going to say it's for Christmas, even though it wasn't. Big thank you to Nathan. And I hope all of you receive some good stuff for Christmas this year. I will be back soon, though, with some more. In fact, I have a part 2 to this video with some more discs that I got from my buddy, Nathan. And I'll have that for you coming up next. So until then, I'll catch you later.